like the saying about the stone cutter who cuts away the stone 100 times without even a dent in the stone, and then on the 101st blow it cracks in two, and it wasn't the 101st hit that did it, it was all the 100 that went before it. You're in the wrong sport if you're looking for instant gratification. It's the long haul game, and I think that's the biggest thing to take away from this. Yes, it's been a shitty year for us all. It started off as per normal. We were over in Europe getting ready for the season ahead, literally about a week away from Abu Dhabi, the first WTS race of the year, and got canned, got shut. Yeah, pretty well at that point. I don't think anyone realised where we'd be in come the end of 2020 as we are now, and it's been probably one of the most mentally challenging years, I think, for most athletes, just literally training for races that haven't gone ahead. I've been able to stick to the plan per se, but I've also realised that there is a potential that the games may not go ahead. And for me, at my age, it potentially could be the last games that, or probably would be the last games I would think that I would be able to go to, being that Paris I'll be 34. I mean, it's not impossible, but this was definitely a target of mine. But I haven't sort of shifted mind frames so much yet. I'm still fully focused on doing what I have to do to qualify for that team next year. And whilst, like we said, it's still unclear of what we're going to have to do, I think the best thing that I can do as an athlete is just still remain focused on getting myself ready to be in the best possible shape to qualify for next year. That's come March, the season will hopefully, some form of a season will kick off, and we'll try and get on that team as best I can. Couple of Tim Tams, not the whole packet, just a couple every morning. Tim Tams and a coffee.
Good morning. We begin with breaking news.
Live from Sydney.
It's caught breaking coronavirus rules.
Not an hour in Wollongong. They announced that they're going to shut the borders on a Wednesday on the Friday. And I knew that if I was going to race this year, that the only chance would be to get into Queensland. So, you know what, I've been training quite well, I'm in good shape, let's get across the border, and once we're there, we can make the decision. And so I literally packed the car with my road bike, my time trial bike, time trial helmet, disc wheels, like my road bike race wheels, everything that I needed for both races, just not knowing. I was really excited for it, to be honest. Like, obviously just racing for the first time this year was exciting in itself, but just doing a half, like the night before the race, I was literally like a kid in a candy store sort of thing. Like, had that feeling again of just pure excitement to race. And obviously it's because, like I said, it's the first race of the year, but also doing something that I'm not as experienced in. So just like, I remember I was texting like, obviously Sam Appleton, who's experiencing it, about like just nutrition stuff. So it was just exciting to get that all get that underway, and obviously had a good race. Like I said, I had 6 weeks of getting properly ready for it, and I've obviously 3 years older, probably a bit more adapted to this type of training. So I went in there relatively confident, but also a little bit nervous of how the body would hold up. And I just had a really good day. Like, I knew my swim would be fine. And then on the bike, like, I felt good, but also was just a little bit apprehensive that 90K is still a long way. And am I gonna hold up? Like, is my back gonna be okay? Because I haven't time tried for that long before. And again, starting the run, felt strong, but not unsure of how the body would again hold up. But I actually got to the end feeling really good. But I guess that's what winning does. Like, it sort of marks the pain that you felt during the race, and all of a sudden you cross the line and you think, oh well, that actually felt really good. And so just had one of those days where things felt really strong.